Hey, so I haven't done one of these in a while, and I mean, this was actually sort of delayed because there was a double XP weekend on RuneScape. So this is going to be a bit different as well. This is not an OPGG. This is actually a YouTube clip. So or not clip, but a video. So we're gonna examine this game. So in this game, we see. Well, let's go to the beginning of the game because this is actually really important stuff, guys. So okay, so this guy's Shyvana, and Malphite's pretty good with Shyvana. Vigar's pretty good. Like this whole team is good. You know why? Oh, it's a Vayne, but because this whole team is good CC, so Shyvana can actually do shit because teams that pick no CC are really bad. And Shyvana's really good against Zac. Gnar, yeah, good against Gnar. Well, it's fucking Talia. That person gets dumped. Like Shyvana's really good against all these champions because Caitlyn's E, you time your dragon form with her E and then you just destroy her. The only annoying person is a Thresh, but all sports are annoying, so you sort of have to deal with that. Okay, and he's using the correct runes. So okay, he bought a very typical start. Two, like this is honestly really annoying, this thing, but you guys, you're gonna have to fucking deal with it, okay? Because we're trying to, like, at least in the beginning, and also I'm sorry about the PG. We're gonna cool it down. We're not gonna curse, okay? It's just I've had a really intense weekend, so yeah, we're just gonna see what this guy does. I like his camera movement so far. Um, this is good. Like honestly, I don't really care about invades because this doesn't actually prove any skill. So like this is just very typical. They got a flash, you know, and just gonna see how this pans out. We're actually gonna increase the volume a bit. It's not as high as I would like. Gotta pay attention to this guy's clear. Like, I'm actually paying attention to this early game a bit because in case he does something wrong. Like, typically, if wasn't invading, I would be waiting in the bush on the bottom lane bush on this side. I always say this though. So right now he's looking at his flame breath. Guys. W is the correct start. Level 1. Okay, it's W, and then you get your E. Or is it W? No, you get your W, and then wait, what was it? Yeah, W then Q. Yeah. WQ, guys. Because the only way WE is better is because of Talisman. Okay, but you don't go Talisman Shyvana because that's dumpster trash. Your Twin Bite makes your machetes do too much damage. Okay. Because I'll be honest, I was thinking like, oh wait, do you do Raptors? No, you don't do Raptors as Shyvana. Okay. Just go to the wolves right away. Okay, right here, by the way, guys, this is very small, but you wouldn't took 57 damage. His burnout was gonna come off cooldown. He could have waited a bit more, and then as he autoed it, put it on, and it would have died in the same tick, and he would have saved 57 damage. So it's a very small efficiency in HP he could have done. Okay, right now he would be 500 HP, but he isn't. But it's very small, guys. So, as Shyvana, you always just want to get your first kill. Your leaders don't care about lanes right now. I would have done the wolves. I don't know why he's going to blue, honestly. Because it's right there. It's being a bit inefficient doing that. Should always be doing the wolves before this. This is fine. Yep. He should be smiting this now. Because Grom just fucking takes a while. And you want your level 3 right away. Because he'll destroy the roll. Yep. Yep. Look at lanes. This is correct. He misses E on the big wall, but that happens. It happens to me even, guys. So that's okay. And I think he was only focusing the small ones there, by the way. Like he was focusing the small wolves. I mean, first off, so I get why he was focusing the small ones because the E went on them. And I mean, if you wanted to save a bit more HP, yeah, you could have done that. But he didn't even finish off the small ones, so it seemed pretty redundant. Like all he did was kill them all at the same time, which doesn't really do anything for you. So yeah, he was just better off focusing the big wolf. Oh, also guys, I don't agree with Flash and Shyvana. Like a lot of people don't like Ghost on Shyvana, but it is extremely good. Like you have to know how to get your user dragon form because being a good Shyvana player, you need to know how to optimize your ult, how like sometimes it's actually correct not to do a jungle camp for like 3 seconds so it runs out. Like sometimes that's the correct play. Sometimes correct play not to queue everything as a Shyvana Dragon form. And I think I think in best case scenario you're supposed to be using Ghost of Shyvana. I think Flash is okay if you're like new to Shyvana and like you don't know your limits. But I think once you get used to the champion and know how to kite, because Shyvana's all about movements. Okay, you have to be a really fast, dodge all skill shots. You should take Ghost because it's short cooldown and it works better with her auto attack skill playstyle. I don't know why he didn't do that camp. Like honestly, guys, I would have just did the Raptors and then did the Krugs and back. So at this point, I'm not sure what he's gonna do or what he's trying to accomplish. Because typically I would do that and then like say I would run down mid pretty much, and I would be pretty much right over here, right? And like I'm not sure if you see my cursor, but it's pretty much like towards the middle lane. And if the jungle was top lane, I would immediately go to the dragon to kill the dragon with level 4. So right now I'm not sure what his plan is. He's very low right now. So we can't really gank or anything, and bottom lane's pushed. So see, right now, there's our top lane. So right now, honestly, I would probably tell my yeah, I would probably pick my like because your bottom lane is pushed by the way. So I would do dragon right now and tell them to fucking go help you right now, because their jungle is top. Okay, and their Nor has the back engage P, so like he still wants to push the lane. There would have been plenty of time. So right now you're going for a gank. I really don't see this gank working out. I'm pretty sure Vigar is like, yeah, he was like once. This is not gonna work out, guys. This is just not gonna work out. If this works out, I'd be very surprised. This Talia is messing up really badly though, guys. Guys, this fucking gank. I don't even know how that worked out. So guys, I mean, we're gonna examine this again because we're gonna look at this Talia player. Because if this player was good, she shouldn't have died. So first off, she shouldn't care. Like she's being greedy. First off, at this point, she has to flash or hit a really good E. Okay, and going this way, it sort of makes Vigar more capable of hitting his stun. Like no matter what here, I think he had a flash. He had a or she whatever. She had a flash. Okay, so instead of just flashing, they're greedy. Like there it is, and then they walk on top of it for some reason, guys. Okay, I don't really get this. They had a flash no matter what. So this person just really misplayed. But like yeah, like I'm just saying, and like this type of like this even happens in higher elo guys. Okay, like I don't like doing this type of stuff because it's like it shouldn't work out. Like I pretend I'm in the LCS every single game, and this stuff just doesn't work out in the LCS. Like unless the team's absolute fucking garbage. But I just don't think it really teaches you much about like a game plan. Like I like having a game plan every game, but I know it should change every game. But like it, I mean, I'm really surprised you guys were able to kill her with a Vigar on that, and then a Q that came up with just enough mana. So that was a fucking miracle. And I'll be honest, that was an okay gank. Like it was 100% guaranteed flash, and it's okay. You know what, guys? That's okay. It's like I'm not gonna say well that was bad, but it was good. And also he should really be hitting the big raptor as well. That's okay. Because right now your concern when you want to back with this much gold is not about your HP. It's about you want to clear the camps as fast as possible. Bonus damage on raptors doesn't really do much. I don't agree with the smite, by the way, because now you won't have smite for quite a while, and I know, yeah, it's gonna come up, but like you can buy a challenging smite right away, and you can go like kill people. Maybe they actually had to, honestly. Maybe it was okay smite. Maybe they had to. I'm just sort of used to being like like level 5 right now. So that was an okay smite, but I think a good advice to this guy is only smite when you're like really low, like you have to. Don't just do it for the sake of smite. Like especially with Shyvana, it doesn't really speed up clear times that much. Just do it if you're gonna die or something, or if you think the jungler's near. Then this is a good purchase. Boots is extremely important on Shyvana. It's like it sort of depends on like sometimes it's better just to rush a jungle item, but like I think in this circumstance where the mid has no flash, I think the boots is the correct choice. Does help you farm faster. I agree with this so far. I agree with what they're doing. Like right now, they should do this scuttle, yep, and then do this gromp, wolves. I agree with it. What they did. That was correct. Like getting that nice view. So far their gameplay's pretty good. Also, I'm pretty sure they won this game. I'm saying. So this is more of a video of how to optimize their strategy. Yeah, it looks like the smite's actually come up. So that was an okay smite, and also I'm pretty sure they had to anyway. I'm just not the type of person to smite right away. I usually wait a bit. So yeah, wait till that minion passes. And now you wait a bit. Yep. Right now, that person is fucking dead. Okay. Also, wait. I want to see something. So, actually, okay, a really key thing here is I like they didn't use their W right away because there's some Shyvanas that you would use their W when they're like, wait, I want to use this fancy pin. Like they're over here. But yeah, you want to wait until like you're around like this area so you can hit them with your auto attack. Okay. So yeah, I like this pen thing. It's really good. Never got to use it before. So yeah, that person just got dumpstered. This Zac is going to get dumpstered by a challenging smite right now. The auto attack didn't go off. So this was actually sort of an issue. I think the issue here was that I don't think you expected her to die, but I mean, Vigar is level 6, so he uses his W right in here, and I'll be honest, I would probably be really surprised that this bitch died too, because I think that did the dark matter even hit her? I don't even know if it did, guys. We just see the dark matter hit her. I think it did. The damage lags a bit. So yeah, man, mages just do too much damage, guys. So that was actually a bit of a surprise. Like this is a misplay on the W thing. Maybe like actually no. I think in this circumstance you should have maybe like auto queued a minion and then ran up. Like as soon as she died, you should be like, oh fuck, I have to auto queue a minion to keep my W up. Because what happens here is that you're about to get an auto off, but you E'd, right? So your auto didn't even go. Your Q doesn't even go off here because of that. So this is actually really bad. So you can't actually catch up to the Zac. Yeah, he's just gonna flash. Like you might have been able to proc his passive as he flashed over or something. So that's just a small thing. Like even like I probably would have done the same thing, but as soon as he died, I would have probably like auto queued a minion to keep my burnout up. Right now, I would just go back to farming. I don't think there's any point in doing this right now. You could have proc that passive. But at the same time, I think it was a bit risky because if the Zac was like maybe good, he could instantly E. Not sure if it was up though. I think you would have died mid E jump though. I think it's very small, but I would have gave you quite a big advantage. I think you should have just backed off anyway. I think you should be farming because right now, Shyvana, you want your Blood Razor's power spike. Okay, like that's the biggest item. Once you have that item, you're just god. And I would even argue that you probably should have like if you go back. Like your bot lane is just dominating this whole game. So right away, your bot lane, as soon as they were dominating, like what, 3 minutes in the game, you should know that Dragon's probably yours. So I think right after that, you should just went Dragon. I would probably because since you don't have your Blood Razor, I would have Dragon formed the Dragon because your E does so much damage because it keeps the markup. So yeah, I would have did that honestly. And also with champions like Vigar and Malphite, and I guess even Nautilus to an extent, the mana of the game would have been really nice, even the HP. Talia does get level 6? I think so. Yeah, she wasn't level 6, so she couldn't have helped came Dragon. I'm not sure what you're doing here right now, because you're really low, there's no help. So right now you're just sort of wasting time. You had a really big lead, now you're sort of throwing away your lead right now. Zac might come back right in time for this blue. You might be able to kill it in time though. Yeah, I agree with the smite. Zac took a while to back apparently. Maybe, I'm pretty sure that Zac didn't buy boots or something. So I don't know what this girl's doing, by the way. Yeah, this girl just killed herself, guys. Like, but luckily we have a high skill Thresh player on the team. Right? Like really, really challenger. So, I mean, honestly, here's the thing. So all you really accomplished is some tower damage and a scuttle crab when you could have actually done like your whole entire jungle clear and already be back and have a blood razor and be level 7. So right here, like that's the thing. Like that's how you get that big level advantage. You have to be really decisive. Like I would only go for a tower if you can get it. If you can't get it, I wouldn't bother with the chip damage because that's the job of the mid laner to make up that decision whether they should stay in lane or just back instantly. So so right now, that's just a big of a disadvantage. And especially as a Shyvana player, you need that item and level advantage. Because Shyvana scales really well with levels. For her, not even just her damage, but her HP as well. Oh, and this game, I would definitely buy Ninja Tabby. Ninja Tabby's just broken, guys. It's always been broken. I've always said it's broken ever since like 5 years ago. Yeah, your millionaires is like, I don't know what he's doing. That just happens, guys. Like this happens every game. They choose a feed. I would have probably just did my another jungle clear. I don't agree with pushing this lane because again, this is a can wave. I would have just did my whole jungle clear and back because again, like you're just not getting your power spike because once you get your power spike, you can be so aggressive and just like dominate. Like, see, yeah, there's a TP. Like, this doesn't really do much. I mean, I guess you're forcing the TP, but like, they honestly didn't even need a TP. They could have just ran the lane, and the jungle could have just got the XP. Yeah, your bot lane is just dumpstering. This seems like a bit of a random drag. I mean, yeah, your bot lane is dominating, so I guess it's okay. It's just I think this should be done already, so that's why I sort of consider it random. Yeah, it's fine. Your knowledge should have been there sooner, by the way, but that just happens. Like this is okay, but again, I just think the timings are very off with optimization. If you have any questions, you can always ask me after the VOD review. I'm just saying. So yeah, he finally gets his blood razor. You should have had it like a minute ago though, even sooner. So his Vigar has boots of mobility. What is this, guys? What a fucking bronze fest, dude. Like, yeah. So that's just a free 2 kills. And that's why Shyvana's ult is so good, guys. You just close the gap. I would have probably just flash flooded because like, fuck everyone. But that's okay, guys. Because that was actually the correct play. Because I'm just not in that player perspective where I know the flash timers. I sort of know timers better when I'm actually playing the game. So right, I agree with pushing this lane. This is a free lane. I would probably walk a bit in front of the tower right now. I do not attack the minions though. You can put the D on them. Put your W on. No, no. Kill the tower. It's not worth auto attacking those. You should just auto attack the tower more. I'd only have killed the minions if he was TPing in. I'm not sure about that dragon form, by the way. It was either you dragon form and then Nollis hooks him as you dragon form. It's like, let's go back a bit. So, right here, he's in danger zone. You could easily ult him like over here this way, and then like he would be a bit tricky to throw his boomerang because he sort of wants to throw it this way. You can like dodge it a bit. So at this point, like here comes an auto. So right as soon as he heard a thing, you should just walk up to him and just auto attack him right now. But so this dragon form is really pointless, honestly. Yeah, I mean that flash was also not that good, by the way, because like, so auto, okay, and then okay, you can actually auto attack like in like a second from now, and you flash right away, and then like yeah, there's like you could have dodged that and killed them. So you that's the thing. You need to be a bit patient with the flash. Like don't be too patient with like the people that flash when they're about to die. But I think it's more about just playing Shyvana more and realizing like you're really fast with your burnout. Like people don't realize that you're like 500 movement speed when your burnout's on. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure why I paused it. We're just gonna play it again. So this is a bit iffy, guys. I think you're dead. Yeah, so you actually would have lived. You got the kill, but I'm pretty sure Dolls is gonna die. Okay, I don't agree with Merch guys. I like. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So okay, I don't agree with two purchases here. So, but the enemy teams. Okay, Merc what does it do? Like, I will never get why Merc is the most popular in the game. So you're versing a Zac. So the only thing it helps against with Zac is like his slow, I guess, as in like it'll run out sooner. I don't even think he has a slow anymore. Because I'll be honest, I don't even play Zac anymore. His Q is just like a mini stun and a knockup. Yeah, it's a knockup. So honestly, it doesn't do anything against Zac, I believe. Unless he has a slow. If he has a slow, then it reduces the duration. But Thresh, it would reduce the E slow, which is really whatever, and the box slow. Caitlyn, it would be the E slow and traps, and Gnar is Q slow. Like, I just don't agree with it because like, excuse me. Um, so I just don't agree with it because you should always be on top of them anyway, and slows don't really affect me that much because you can go right on top of them after, like, because they usually, like, you find the jump on them, you auto, then they slow you and like flash, but then you dragon form, and then they're dead. Like, slows don't really affect me, and all their CC with like Thresh Hook and Zaki and Gnar, it doesn't really matter. Like the Gnarl, I mean, you can sort of play around that. So like, it's just the armor for tanking tower. Like, it's mostly for tanking towers, honestly, and minion damage and also Baron. You can't solo Baron with Merc Treads with as Shyvana unless like you're like ridiculously 6 itemed. So yeah, he buys that. I think that like literally 99% of games, like 99.9% of games, you build a Ninja Tabi. Like, I think when in doubt, you just like the only time you should ever build Merc Treads is like the most heavy AP team, like Rumble, Fiddlesticks Jungle, and like another middle as AP. I think that's the only circumstance you ever build because like these teams that have like a Fiddle Jungle and an AP mid don't build merchandise. Like, it's just not worth it. Or even like AP middle, AP jungle, AP support, and tank top or AD top with an AD carry. Build Ninja Tag. I like trust me, I've done games, so many games. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have bought merch treads. As I tested out, and it's just so garbage. So he buys merch treads, okay, and he has 1,900 gold. So I don't agree with this. He should have bought a Vampiric Scepter. Okay. Yeah, he should have bought a Vampiric Scepter, and then he should have bought a dagger. But say you bought this, and Recurve Bro just sucks, guys. Repair Scepter is really good on Shyvana because it gives you that sustain during team fights. It's not about sustaining the jungle. It's about like that HP you get in team fights from lifesteal is actually health, so it makes you tanky. People will never get the concept of lifesteal makes you tanky. Okay. So yeah, I mean they're winning this game pretty hard, but like again, there's a lot of small advantages you could have had. I probably would have at this point in the game I probably would have just done Krugs, a full clear. I'm not sure why you're starting at Raptors. Yeah, it gives you more XP, but like, I would have just started Krugs and just did a full clear, then just did Rep Herald, and probably did something off that. Because again, all lanes are pushed pretty much. Everyone seems like they're just like doing whatever. Oh, you're going for Rift Orb right away. I don't agree with this. I don't think people optimize their jungle routes that well. Because you just want to kill the jungle. Like Shyvana kills it in like 5 seconds. So he's like, might as well. You're not like a Jarvan that takes like an hour to clear a jungle camp and just wants the gank call time. People need to realize that Shyvana has a really unique playstyle, and it's just when you try to play her like a champion she isn't. That's why people think she's bad. Also, I don't even see the point in pink warding a Rift because no one even fucking wards this shit honestly. And also you can just pull it out as well. And also, like, usually if you pink ward it and they have a ward, they'll all come by anyway, and you can't do it anyway. I just always find pink wards very redundant unless you're dominating the game and want to push. I think that's the only time pink wards are good. Or Baron. But even then, same thing I just said. So, I mean, you're really neglecting the camp. You're not going to finish this tower, but I mean, Yeah, you're bringing this up. I guess you really just want to pressure right away. I would have opted for the farming because, like, right, like in one more minute, I could have my Blade Rune King or have it right now. Honestly, you're actually probably gonna get this tower. Like, if it's that, so the thing is that you don't want to put your burnout here, in case the Zac comes by. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the Zac was. Oh, he was somewhere, guys. Like, I'll be honest, it's just hard to pay attention to main map with this fucking thing. But we're gonna go back. Give that premium lessons, okay? So yeah, he's actually bottom. Doing, I only see him on the map. Like, so, yeah, this was actually good. This was actually okay. This was actually the correct call, guys. But I mean, it just sort of bothers me that you're just not like there's all those other times you could have farmed. So as soon as this tower dies, I would just back off, farm, get the red. This person might have actually been able to be killed, honestly. But you put it on your burnout like a bit early, so it would have ran out. I mean, maybe not though. I'm just used to having at least like a build or a cutlass by now. But that's okay. I just think the itemization and your farming can be a bit better. And this is about Shyvana, and like, the thing is, a lot of champions clear camps and stuff, so this actually applies to like other champions as well, not just Shyvana. Not much to say here, he's just farming, which is what he should be doing. I would be pinging the fuck out of my vein, by the way. I don't care if you're fed. You don't have first tower 40 minutes of the game and you're fed. This is an annoying point in the game where you have pretty much have enough for Blade of the Rune King, but you can't go back because you need to go bottom. Because your bot lane decides to leave. I don't get what bottom lane is doing. There's no Baron, nor is there any middle tower besides the inhibitor. Like, what the hell are they doing? So, yeah, it seems pretty bronze. Like, it seems like they just want to give away a tower for some reason. Like, put, like the bottom one, you know? But I think bottom lane is scared. I don't know why bottom lane is scared to push. I guess they're scared of you. You could probably dumpster them because they're pretty bad. I'm not even sure how they got a kill. By the way, I think overall your camera movement's good. I like your camera movement. I like that you look at lanes, and again, it's just about that that farming pattern. Because if this game was a closer game, the farming pattern would come into play more. I believe this is where I saw the video, by the way. He's just gonna keep pushing. This is a pretty fast game. I agree. I mean, I agree with all this. I mean, um, I would probably just finish off that dragon. Yeah, like I would do this. I would actually do this, guys. Like, this is how you jungle. They're not putting. They put their E pretty late though, which cost some time. So I'm not sure if they should have done that because the thing is that if you don't have your E, which is your E is a huge nuke, you can't really nuke people. You sort of need to like E before and then ult in, or as you ult E then auto Q. You only E if they're gonna like be able to stay in place for like a second or two. It seems like a big. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I guess your team wanted to throw the game a tiny bit instead of just getting the dragon. Like, I agree with the getting the dragon. I think that you could potentially kill them, though. But your E would have been up if you E'd earlier in the dragon. And again, though, you didn't have your Blade of the Rune King. That's just more of a thing where if you had Blade of the Rune King, you would have dominated them all. He's going for the phage. I would have probably bought a cloth armor instead of Well, actually, no, I would have. No. Well, no. I think Trinity is too important. I'm saying cloth armor because I look at your armor value; it's just so low. If you had Ninja Tab, it'd be way higher. Because you should be going up Blood Razor, Blaze Rune King, Trinity Force. All tanky items. That Nard's really cocky. Okay. I would probably just back right now, by the way. And just buy your phage. You're pretty low. Unless you plan a lifesteal. But you don't really know what's up, that's the issue. I probably would just back. Not sure what you're doing right now. You won't get top lane unless your team aces them right now. Naru's gonna be up in time. I mean, this is sort of whatever. I mean, you're pushing. Not sure you should be queuing more. I don't know. You're like hesitant to use your Q for like clearing things faster. You actually canceled your Q2 there, but that's okay. Again, I'm not trying to be a bitch and like being picky, but like to be the best, you gotta have that small efficiency. Looks like Nar didn't go this way, guys. Where's Nar? I don't know why. Oh, there he is. I'm not sure why he ulted that way, by the way. You probably could have killed him, but because Thresh had no Q. I mean, honestly, you actually might have died. It's just I'm so used to dude. Just go Ninja Tabby, dude. This whole video is just go Ninja Tabby. It's just broken. I would have just ran the other way. And I believe that Thresh has mobility boots. Yeah, he does. I would have just threw it to E and just ran away from him, and there's no way they would have gotten you. I still think you would have been able to. You should have been able to kill them though, if you had Ninja Tabby, because the CC doesn't really do anything to you, and you can't really reduce it. You just need to last long in the fight. You should be winning any 2v1 skirmish like that against the support and some top laners. Just garbage. I agree with the pink ward just because Baron's gonna come soon, and you can't really tank it though because you don't have Ninja Tabby. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on here. This happens sometimes though to me. I think you're. I think that's a pathing issue with like where you were clicking. That was okay. Like this is actually how I play, guys. Like this is actually a-okay what he's doing. I think right now though I'd probably be soloing Baron, but you can't do that without your Malphite or someone to tank. Yeah, I would have been soloing Baron right now. Yeah, well, instead of soloing Baron, you're gonna go help your team. I'm confused why he didn't ult there, but I mean she sort of just walked into her death anyway. Right now I'll be pinging Baron to say go Baron right now. This is tank it because you just need someone to tank it for like 5 seconds and Baron will die. I don't agree with that pink ward. It's gonna get killed because your whole team's dead, and they're gonna deward it. This is fine. I still think the Baron call would have been good, especially since you had your ult still. You could have ulted and killed Baron. I don't think they had it warded. If you had a pink ward Baron, I would not do a Baron, but if they had no ward, I would definitely have done it. It would have been dead. You just have to realize how fast Shyvana can kill Baron with certain items. Okay, I don't like Black Cleaver on Shyvana because this guy bought a well, oh I shouldn't be saying this guy, but you bought a Black Cleaver, and I just don't like it anymore. I think that it's so meh because Shyvana does a lot of magic damage, and I know it complements the Blood Razor and Trinity, but the thing is, it doesn't really help against the targets you sort of want to kill, which are the squishy targets, and against tanks, it doesn't actually do a whole lot against tanks, believe it or not. Like it helps your AD carry more than anything, but again, you have a Vayne, and I just don't agree with it. I think Trinity Force is way better for the attack speed and the the sheen damage is actually quite tremendous. So yeah, I would have went for that. I just don't like Phage anymore. They nerf the damage a lot. I know it gives more HP. I'm just not a big fan of it. I think the damage that Trinity Force gives you, that translates to more lifesteal from Blade of the Rune King, is way better than Black Cleaver. You also kill things faster, which is more HP. What the fuck is this? This guy's trolling. EDC? I'm not sure what that was, guys. I'm not sure if he was a troll. What happened to your W? Yeah, dude, you're Wing really, really early. Don't be doing that. Don't W just for distance. You want W when you actually can actually keep it up plus get distance. And I think a big issue actually is that you would have actually been able to keep it up. Like right here, look. So if you look at your character, you're gonna like. This is a big issue. Don't E people unless you're already on top of them. If you try to E people when you're chasing them, your burnout's gonna run out. You're gonna miss that one auto that would have kept your burnout on just that second longer. Like don't do that. Only E when they're walking into you, if they're on top of you and fighting you, or you can keep up with them still. You know that's sort of a judgment call. Like right here it was 100% no. You shouldn't have E'd. Like, and that's what I mean. Because you did that, you had a flash, you know, or you would have had a ghost. So it's just those small decision making. This work, you know, like Shyvana is really just about getting your Q timing down, and then it's just really about like spamming your Q in those fights. Spam it. I also prefer the yellow trinket no matter what, because a lot of people always question me like, "Oh, why don't you upgrade your trinket?" And it's because I like to put my ward like, for instance, say I saw someone let's use my cool pen thing. Let's say I saw someone over here, and let's say I just did this camp. I would probably put my ward right here and like hide over here, and like as soon as I see them, or like I probably would have put the ward right here, okay, right there, and like they're over here. I would instantly put my E, my W, my challenge might instantly kill them. Like that's what I do with my my trinket, like because even though I know they're coming, I don't have vision of them, so I can't like perfectly time everything or put my everything on them the time I would like to. So I mean it it does help for dewarding, but again, I just don't see the strength of dewarding unless again it's like LCS where it's actually coordinated pushes, coordinated pressure. Because dewarding things is extremely good when you have such an edge and you just keep on push, 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 push. So I just think in solo queue, yellow shrink is way better, and everyone else can just buy it. Like I think jungle should be the one because the jungler, especially like you have so much damage that you can be assassinating people. So that trinket is like it helps you assassinate people. Like, cause you should be able to tell if you're on a ward, and even if you were on a ward and you deward it, well, that spot's not gonna work anymore, and then they're gonna know you're around there anyway. So you sort of have to have those senses and be able to tell how people are moving if they know you're there. I just also see the point. Cause like, oh wow, I cleared the vision, but guess what? They know you're there anyway, so it's not gonna work if you stay there anymore. Right now, this game looks like it's pretty much over. I'm just gonna see what you do when you have such a big edge. I mean, I'm pretty much be doing the same thing. Like, I would sort of want to farm, but like, I'll probably get bomb turret right now. Yeah, dragon's up. This is yeah, I get bomb turret. Your team sort of just wants to end the game. I don't like that. I really like just like securing the win. I like playing the slow roll, like the fast slow roll. So yeah, I saw this part as well. You're pretty much just gonna get the inhibitor and like this game's just over at this point. So again, like I've always been saying, just really just optimize those routes. Really make use of your fast clearing, and your itemization could be better. Also, I believe you are getting a Thornmail. Thornmail is the best armor item. It's pretty broken. I would probably just Eid. I don't think there's any point in farming, especially with 2 inhibs down. I don't know what you're doing right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Oh, sorry. I woke up a few hours ago, so I'm still waking up. I guess you won your level 17 power spike. What the hell did you dragon form? You know, guys, we're gonna actually zoom back. I'm actually curious what the hell did they use their dragon. I wasn't really paying attention. You ran away? I mean, that was fine, I guess. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I remember. I was watching this before. Yeah, you could have actually killed these people, dude. I'm not sure why you you ditched that person. I'm not sure why you ran away. I mean, I think it's just because you don't have your ninja tabby. But you know, you could have dumpstered them. But again, it doesn't really matter. But like, you just need to know your strengths when you can beat people. You need to realize that when people use their cooldowns, like that Zaki, there's just so much room for you just to tear shit up. That's all Siobhan's about. You have to wait for people to use their cooldowns and go in proper time. So it looks like this game is over, guys. I didn't really get to use my pen much because this wasn't like a thing I can move around that much, so it's pretty hard to use and optimize correctly, you know. So yeah, looks like this is in the game. I want to see what happens the last 7 seconds. Does just stay here? Yeah, that's it, guys. So I mean, I don't want to repeat myself, but I mean, I already said what he should be doing. I hope this helped though, and I mean, again, you shouldn't be taking my advice if you're playing someone like Jarvan or because Jarvan just sucks at farming. Honestly, he's not really that good, and his late game isn't really that good. Like as in like, he just doesn't do. He's not as much of a tanky fighter initiator champion that I prefer to play. So yeah, that's what. Yeah, I mean, again, if any questions, just hit me up. Yep. Bye.